Welcome back to the show, everyone. Now, for the many service members and veterans who return home wounded, it can be a really lonely transition back into the civilian world. But there's an annual competition called the Warrior Games that's become a springboard for many of these veterans to get back into their communities and into their favorite sports. Joining me now is Chriselle Krieger-Lumpkins and Robin Leinberger, two of the competitors in the Warrior Games, and they join me now to tell us more about the big event that's starting today. So welcome to both of you.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Well, I want to get into what the Warrior Games are, but first, I want to extend a congratulations to you, Chriselle, because you were just named one of the competitors who's been chosen to meet the First Lady, Michelle Obama.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So congratulations. What are you feeling? Are you excited?
I'm ecstatic. I'm incredibly honored to be able to meet the First Lady and represent all the athletes in the competition, and we're very, very glad that she can come.
Nervousness going on? I mean, I would be a little bit nervous.
It comes with the territory.
It definitely does. Now I want to jump into what the Warrior Games are, because like I said at the top, it's a springboard for wounded veterans to kind of get back into the community and kind of get back to a sense of normalcy. So Robin, why don't you tell us a little bit about the games?
Sure. So the Warrior Games is an Olympic international style competition in Paralympic fashion. The athletes compete across a range of events: swimming, track and field, cycling, and several others. The events are the participants, over 200 we have this year from each of the service components, as well as a first this year. We have an international team from the UK coming over to compete with our allies. And this year there are two firsts. One is we're very fortunate, as you mentioned, to have the First Lady with us today, as well as I mentioned the international competition with the UK.
So what are you competing in? What's your sport?
I'm competing in what's called the Ultimate Champion, and it's basically a pentathlon within the competition, and it consists of cycling, shooting, swimming, track, and field.
Swimming, shooting, track, and field. Now, are these some things? Did you do these things before you started up with the Warrior Games?
Some I did, and some I did not. But I'm excited to try new things. You know, especially in the recovery and through adaptive sports. So you just become a different kind of athlete. Still an athlete, though. Still
an athlete. So how did you get connected with Warrior Games? How did this partnership between you and Warrior Games start?
Well, I'm fortunate enough to be here at Fort Carson, so we get to come and do adaptive sports at the Olympic Training Center. And through them, there was an application process, and then we went through some selection committees, or selection clinics rather, and just a lot of training, a lot of hard work, and a lot of dedication.
Now, Robin, what does it mean to you? Like you were saying, you're a sponsor of the event, so what does it mean to you to be connected with such a great event, such a unique event that's doing something really important for our veterans?
Well, absolutely. We at Deloitte, our firm, are really committed to support the communities that we live and work in, and many of us are prior service members like myself. So being able to help provide a venue like this to speed the recovery of our wounded and injured servicemen and women really is at the heart of what we're about.
Very good. We got to go, but I want people to make sure they can catch it, because it is starting today. So where can they get more information on the Warrior Games?
To get more information on the Warrior Games, go to usparalympics.org, and it'll really help you understand, and it'll tell the story.
Very good. Well, Robin and Chriselle, thank you both very much for joining me. Chriselle, congratulations again, and good luck in the competition.
Thank you. Thanks.
Bye, you guys.